We actually ran a poll online much earlier in the day, and we asked our viewers out in Malaysia who they would like to see, what position they would like to see signed for Manchester United. It was centre-back was the overwhelming favourite.
I agree.
Centre-back for you. So Koulibaly you mentioned, although obviously I'm sure a lot of eyes will be
Koulibaly did it at Ajax, young, but he's younger, whereas Koulibaly's at a good age, isn't he? He's solid, strong central defender. I've watched him a couple of times. They need a leader. Whether Koulibaly can be that leader at the back, possibly. He's a very strong physical defender. I mean, they've got that. We've seen today they've got strong physical defenders. It's just they need a couple of players that can take Man United forward.
Are the United centre-backs now good enough for them to be the Premier League champions? No. When you look at their centre-backs and you compare them to the rest of, say, the top six, those that they're competing against for the title, are they good enough? Now, you're saying they don't really need to add the squad. Maybe Toby Alderweireld, yes.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But when you look at the options that United currently have?
Do they have the depth that Manchester City have? No. Are they better defensively than Arsenal, in my opinion? Yes. This is Manchester United are. Are Manchester United better defensively than Chelsea? I'd say yes, they are, actually. I think Dalot's going to come into his own in the right back slot. Whatever you say about Lindelof and Bailly, they've had a difficult time at the club, but sometimes it takes a year. I think Wenger was quoted as saying it can take 24 months for a player to settle. Maybe it is taking them some time. So
Jones and Smalling?
Well, again, I think both of them have been given a hard time. As a central defender, I played there enough. You played there enough, Dom. You need players in front of you to do the right thing.
Well, you've got to get them to do the job as well, Gary. You've got to tell them, get in there, help me out. I need some.
Of course, but then they have to deliver as well.
Are they talkers though? They're not talkers, are they?
Well,
the games I've just watched, I've just watched today, it doesn't look like they're organising talking. Yes, they'll win headers. Yes, they'll win tackles. I think you need a player at centre back who's going to talk and organise.
Are they the best English centre-backs in the country? I'm asking this because they're English and they're not really getting into the starting lineup for England, are they? Yeah. So if they want to be a top team, if they want to be the best team, surely they have to have the best players.
Yeah. Well, Stones is at Manchester City, isn't he? Are they going to let him go? Of course they're not. So again, you have to be Maguire,
Keane.
Yeah, sure. But you can only get what's available, can't you? And the best clubs are trying to keep the best players or acquire the best players. So it's a very competitive business. But the best, what are perceived as the best players, do not always make the best team. It is about balance. It is about understanding.
But the central defence positions, them two positions, if you're playing
a four,
you're playing a four. Them two for me have to be more or less the same every week in, week out, unless you've got injuries. And I couldn't say to you what Man United's best two central defenders are. I could tell you what Liverpool's are. I could probably tell you what Man City's are, but I couldn't tell you what Man United's are. I'm not sure. It could be you could take your pick, throw them in a hat and see what comes out. They're all good players, but I'm not sure if there's anyone outstanding. And I think at Man United, you need to have an outstanding centre-back. They've had them all them years. You go back.
Well, Vidic and Ferdinand,
Go back further. They've had
Bruce, Pallister.
Exactly. So they've always had that leader there, and I still think they miss it.
Yeah. It's a conundrum, but there's a huge... Although Manchester United, for the best part of 5 seasons, have disappointed most, although they've picked up trophies as well... I still think there is a huge draw to play for Manchester United. I still think that they can pull in the big ones. But when they've done that in recent years, such as Sanchez, they haven't got the best out of him. Yeah. And I think that's because of the manager, Mourinho. Mourinho doesn't develop players particularly, does he?
No.
He's not an inspirer of players.
Sanchez does he need to be developed? He's been doing it for a while at Arsenal, Barcelona,
within a team function,
within a team function itself,
for sure.
They've got to get better at recruitment, haven't they? Man United were always brilliant at recruitment. They've got to get better at that. Talking about centre backs at Man United, how many centre backs have they got? You could probably name 6, couldn't you?
Mourinho got a few for himself.
Yeah, but it's a lot of defenders, isn't it? And we're talking about we still can't get them, a world class centre back. That's the first position I would get. You've said it on your poll tonight. What do they want to improve on? Centre back Because what centre-backs win your leagues, strikers win your games. That's what it's about. The best centre-backs, look at the two best defensive teams in the country at the moment, Liverpool and Man City. It's no shock to me that they're first and second.
Yeah.
For a change, I'm not going to have an argument.
Not like you, Gary.